Hi everyone, and welcome back to some more Frostpunk The Last Autumn. So, in case you missed the previous episode, we are playing the upcoming Frostpunk expansion, which is basically the prequel story. And it's coming out on January the 21st. We are currently working on setting up the shaft structure, or to be precise, I'm still working to research the profile's manufacture. I assume we are also going to need more wood in the near future. So, let's actually set up another sawmill. Because I have a strong feeling we'll need one. Over here. Yep, that will do just fine. And we can also get another dock, which is another thing I would like to do. I technically still have some steel over here, but it's not that much. And having another dock will help me get coal, because I cannot actually turn on the Bathhouse without coal. And I do not currently have any coal. And the only way I can get it right now is through a dock. Where the heck is that? The second dock shouldn't be too expensive. Yeah, only 25 wood. Let's get that done then. And a street. Actually no, I don't even need a street. But let's maybe set one up like so. It's always helpful because people walk faster. Also, once we get the engineers and the steam core, I will actually ask for some regular workers. Because I need some more regular workers. We still have 10 more unassigned workers, but that's not a lot. I'm pretty much about to use them. So yeah. In fact, I will likely have to unassign a few workers from somewhere, like from the steel pile over here. They can stay here for now, but they won't be staying for very long. And as soon as research is done, we will be building the profiles manufacture. We need 8 structural profiles, and we have time until day 16. That's the deadline. The next one after that is day 25, then 35, and then 45. So yeah. And there it is. Let's build it right away. Assuming I have the resources. Yes, I do. Okay, there we go. Let's build that ASAP. And pick the next research. We have to unlock tier 1 now. Because that's the only thing I can research. 50 wood, okay. Well, I'm glad I'm building another sawmill. Let's wait to get 50 wood then. Because I can't start research without that. Oh, seriously? We stopped on 44. Before the day ended. Well, that's annoying. Then again, the workshop doesn't work in the middle of the night either. So we didn't really lose much. Yep, I already need more workers from somewhere. In that case... Yeah, hold on, I don't know about this. I have to unassign them from the steel pile for now. Yep. I think we are getting enough steel. But this is the priority. I need the profiles. Let's try 10 workers. Hopefully that will be enough. Because I also need workers at the docks. And I need coal. I don't need a whole lot of coal, but we need some to make the bathhouse work. Alright, 50 wood. Give me my 50 wood, thank you very much. More food is coming, but I am keeping an eye on the food. Let's actually switch to a standard meal. Because that's way more efficient. And our motivation should be okay for now. We can always switch back. Alright, come on, 50 wood. I can't start research without that. Get up. There it is. So, tier 1. Can't research anything else without that. The coal pile should pop up any moment, and there it is. However, I need workers now. Let's wait for these guys to arrive. I don't think I can actually assign engineers to any other active facility right now. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure we'll need more engineers. But next up, I really need workers. Let's get 11 workers then, shall we? That will take 1 day. Yup. But where the heck do we unassign workers now? That's a good question. Maybe we don't need too many, I just need a little bit of coal. It doesn't have to be a huge amount. Just some. Where do we have workers currently? Yeah, I don't think I can afford on assigning them too much. Let's try like this. Let's say 7 workers at the docks and 5 workers at the coal pile. And once I get a little bit of coal, we can turn on the bathhouse. I need some. Right here. Yeah, we probably need more than that. But hey, it's on now. That's the important part, right? So 20 hours. Also, we need to send our expedition somewhere. Or we can just keep gathering food. How much food do we have right now? 226. Okay, never mind, that should be enough. Let's maybe go in this direction. Yep, let's do that. Go on then. Hopefully we'll find something useful. And let's get started on this. That's 25 wood for one structural profile, which means I'm going to need 200 wood total for all of that. Hot bath. Sir, an engineer came forward complaining that some people use the bathhouse for sex. Animals, with the noises they make, it is impossible to relax. Will you put an end to this depravity? Of course. It's none of my business. We need a place for this. You will have 3 days to sign House of Pleasure, okay? Motivation will fall slightly. Discontent will fall slightly. Our discontent is already at 0. Actually, you know what? It's none of our business. Our discontent is currently at 0, so let's go with that. It will rise only like a tiny little bit. It's fine. Alright then. We can just pretend we didn't see. Okay, food is clearly not an issue right now. Let's just keep queuing these up. And maybe build a few more streets, because I'm going to need them at some point. It will be good to have them done in advance. Although, it looks mostly fine at the moment. I think this is actually mostly fine. We can have one, like, going towards the dock and the pile. Because then people will move a little bit faster. And it's not that much wood anyway. There's the research. Let's check what we can research. We probably don't need anything from the generator construction just yet. Protective structures. Installing lightweight protective structures across the workplace will temporarily reduce the number of injuries caused by falls and blunt trauma. Each use will improve workplace safety by 1 level for 24 hours, at the cost of 6 structural profiles. Okay, that seems really expensive. Machine shop, we don't need that just yet. Ventilation plant. Okay, let's check food and resources. We can research a fishing harbor. That might not be a bad idea, especially since we are getting more workers. Let's go with that then, I like that. Also, I might need some more space for resources. So, a resource depot or 2. That's lower priority at the moment, but we'll want to set up at least a few. Alright, 16 hours for more workers. Wood seems fine. We got enough food for 3 days. I think we are doing quite okay so far. But this is supposed to be a hard scenario, so I don't know how much harder it's going to get. Probably quite a bit harder. Yep, we are out of coal. I guess I need to change the balance a little bit. We are already at 183 coal at the pile. So I don't think we need more than maybe 5 workers at the docks. Yep. 11 steel. So I guess I need to keep these. Carry on then. 10 more hours. I actually really need these workers right now. I do have 5 spare engineers, but I actually cannot assign them anywhere. I need workers specifically. I assume the machine shop will require engineers, because, you know, that makes sense. So it's good to have them in advance. But still, I can't actually utilize them for anything right now, this moment. Our expedition is almost there. Come on now. 5 minutes. Go, go, go. There. So this will just reveal more locations. Okay. Lake full of fish. I assume that's another fishing location, or rather another location where we can gather food. Only one structural profile so far. We got 7 more days to get that done. I will try to focus on that, but we already got several queued up. And I assume they are working. Yep. Transport has arrived. Okay, good. Let's pause for a second. Safety concerns. Yeah, sounds familiar. Sir, a few of our people fell ill from breathing strange fumes wafting from the shaft. It could have been worse. One of them passed out and fell from a scaffold. We can't ignore health hazards any longer. From now on, the safety levels of every workplace at the construction site will be monitored. If it's low, people working there will get sick. If it's very low, they might get injured or die. Fine, we'll improve safety. Oh, labor, so that's an entirely new book of laws. Interesting. What do we want to do then? Safety procedures. New ability, safety procedures. People will work slower but safer. Using safety procedures raises workplace safety by 1. Motivation will rise slightly. Using safety procedures lowers efficiency by 25%. Okay, not sure if I like that too much. Short shift. You can shorten the workday in generator construction facility to 8 hours. Using short shift raises workplace safety by 1. Motivation will rise slightly. I can't quite see what the follow-up is. After hours equipment maintenance. Well, I can kind of guess what that is. And work standardization. Let's maybe go with safety procedures. I do not like the part where it will lower efficiency, but it's either that or shorten the workday. That seems to be the option here. Dispensary, that has nothing to do with safety here. Okay, safety procedures. Motivation rises. Now, we can't actually use that yet because there's technically no generator construction yet. So, yeah. But we did finish the objective. Let's see what the follow-up is. What does that mean exactly? Accident risk will be reduced at all workplaces. This content will rise permanently. I like that. Alright, carry on then. So, let's use our workers, shall we? Let's get some more coal first. Maybe 10 workers over here. And that leaves us with 8 more. We can have 8 more workers at the manufacturer. Yeah, they will finish their work faster. The next objective is to set up the shaft structure. I assume that will be the generator construction. We also got homeless people now, because we just got more workers. I suppose this will be a good moment to build a few more houses. Yeah, one over here. I want it to be in range. So I guess this will have to do. We just need a street. No problem. There, that will do. Alright everyone, get to work. 52% done with the harbor. I will definitely want to set up the harbor ASAP. Because right now we are relying on the expedition for food. I have no other source of food, which is bad. This is going quite well. We are almost halfway done. And wood doesn't seem to be a problem with 2 sawmills. I'm glad I got the second one. Troubled Father. Sir, supply ships occasionally carry sacks of post destined to the crew. For security reasons, every inbound and outbound mail is opened and read, but we may sometimes require instructions from you regarding our censorship policy. In this case, a worker received a letter from his wife informing him one of his daughters is gravely ill. Dire news such as this may impact the morale of the crew. Should we redact the part about the sick daughter? Okay, that's a little bit messed up. So don't or censor the mail. Our discontent is still almost at 0. So as messed up as it is to censor news like that, this feels like the better option right now. Yeah, let's do that. Nothing he could have done anyway, right? Yeah, this content is still low. That's just 2 unpopular decisions. Okay, fishing harbor is done. Let's maybe get started on that right away. So it will have to be over here, which is fine. And I assume we'll want a street. Although, it might not be necessary. Still, it only uses a little bit of wood. So I might actually build one. Well, let's wait and see if it's actually needed, because it didn't look like it's needed. Otherwise, it would have been yellow. Next up, let's check resources. Reloading station. Okay, that sounds useful. Allows us to build reloading stations which gather resources piling up at the docks. 20 wood, 10 steel. We almost got that, so let's wait to get that. And we can research that. It uses 1 steam core, which is fine. I need 1 more steel, literally. Come on. There we go. So let's research that. And we can assign a few more workers to the steel pile, maybe. But I have to remove them from something else first. Let's finish the dock first. I mean, not the dock. The fishing harbor. How's the steel pile? 221. Okay, I don't think we need 10 workers over here. It doesn't seem like we do. Here, I need more workers actually picking up the steel. We do have 1 other steel pile over here. That's 48. So, we are fine for now. I could probably just reduce this to 0 right now. And we will still be fine. Explore. So that's basically food. We can set up camp, yep. Well, let's maybe set up camp. How much food do we have? 143. And we are about to finish the fishing harbor. Honestly, I think we can move on. I think we'll be fine. We can go this way. Let's do 1 round of food gathering. Just in case. I don't want to starve on anything. And the next up, I could pick up more workers. I don't want to go overboard because, you know, I have to feed them. Let's get 1 steam core and then 5 workers. That seems like a better balance. Now, I do not know how many engineers we'll need. I assume the shaft structure, or rather the generator construction in general, will need engineers. And also the machine shop will need engineers. And we'll need that for the next step. So I suppose we could pick up a few engineers, even though I can't actually do anything with them right now. Let's pick up a few engineers. So this should be fine. 5 engineers and 5 workers. We should be able to feed them. And we will definitely need engineers at some point. It's good to have them in advance. How's that dock coming along? Or rather, the harbor. Waiting for workers. Yeah, it is a little bit far away. But oh well. I mean, I can still build a road, which will make them go slightly faster. Let's just get it done. There. Okay, so now we need workers in here. Let's see. Where do I even get them from? Good question. Probably from the profiles manufacturer. Yep, I guess so. Let's say 5 workers. That should be enough for now. I am keeping an eye on the food. Okay, no, a few more. I don't want to starve, I'm just saying. This should be fine. Yeah, we'll get another 80 food in 7 hours. And I did switch to standard meal. Another law. So do you want a labor law? After hours, equipment maintenance? I think we should pick that up. Accident risk will be reduced at all workplaces. Discontent will rise permanently. What about the next administration law? What could we get that's actually useful? Crowded quarters, comfortable quarters? Yeah, let's reduce accident risk. This is fine. Done. That will increase discontent quite a lot, but will reduce accident risk significantly. So that will almost certainly prevent some deaths. Alright, 6 out of 8 profiles. We are basically almost done with this. Yeah, motivation is falling slightly, but that's alright. I will switch back to hearty meal, but not yet. We have less than a day worth of food at the moment. So will this actually just dump food straight into our stockpile? Seems like it. Whole 1 food. 2 more hours. Come on now. Hurry up. And we need 1 more profile. So that will finish the objective. And then we need to set up the shaft structure. I assume that will require engineers, and they are ready and waiting. Can we finish before the end of the day? Yep, I think so. Let's check our expedition. Alright, we can leave the camp for now. We should be fine on food, and I want to explore the other places. Alright, leave. And looks like we have to go this way. Don't really have any other options. So there you go. Come on, give me the last profile. It's almost done. There, done. And that means I can unassign the workers for now, because they won't be doing anything over here. Set up the shaft structure. How exactly does that work? Generator construction overview, right. So, about 2 days ahead of schedule. We need 8 profiles. Reloading station researched. Nice. Can we build that right away? Yes, we can. So we need a reloading station at each dock separately, which is fine. Let's set one up over here. For the steel. That does require 1 steam core, but we got that. And the next up, what can we get next? Faster reloading. Let's maybe unlock the machine shop. Except, yeah, I need 60 steel and 30 wood. That's maybe a little bit too much. Is there anything that doesn't require steel? Nope, not really. Literally everything requires 10 steel. I guess I have to wait for that. Yep. Okay, fine. This should speed up once the reloading station is done. Oh yeah, right here. It's actually a thing I have to place. Fair enough. Yeah, that's 50 workers. That is a lot of workers. Not sure how I feel about that. Well, this will have to be enough for now. I guess we need more workers. But they are coming. However, seeing how this requires 50, I'm just going to grab workers next. Yeah, let's get 11 workers. We are going to need them. That much is obvious. Work safety harmful. Well, we got safety procedures, that's +1. Moderate risk of getting ill. They'll have to handle it. I still do not have 10 steel, because it's 5 AM. Let's maybe wait for that first. Come on. There we go. So what do we want next? Let's check Book of Laws real quick. Do we need another safety level? We could go for a shorter shift. I suppose that's an option? That's basically the only option right now. Okay, fine, let's do that, because I don't want people to die while doing this. So we'll shorten the shift by 2 hours. And I can do that at every building. Well, not every building, but every generator-related building. and technology. Let's go for more foragers. I have a feeling we're going to need them, with more workers coming in. Yep. Something is happening. Did someone die? Bad omen. This morning the camp is strangely quiet. People pass the bad news in hushed voices. An owl is perched atop the scaffolding, despite it being broad daylight. They were superstitious even in the best of times, but here, in this remote harsh place, they see it as a worst omen, worse than a herd of black cats. The construction site workers refuse to return to work while the bloody bird sits there. They also say that to shoo it away would bring even worse luck. What should we do? Let's wait, shoo it away. Well, discontent will rise, but whatever. Our discontent is pretty low right now. And I really do not want to miss this deadline. So get back to work. Yeah, time to finish 30 days. Are you kidding me? 30 days? Yeah, we need way more workers in here. I only got 5 more days to finish all of this. So hold on. I'll have to keep this paused for a moment. I don't like unassigning all these people, but I mean, I really don't have much of a choice. Let's send all of these. Yeah, that's way faster. 2 days to finish. And we got 239 coal. The Bathhouse doesn't use that much coal, so this shouldn't be a big concern. We can always keep like 2 or 3 people. That's 1.8 per hour. Yeah, this should be fine. And actually, that's going to be the end of this episode. So thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, or a dislike if you didn't. And subscribe for more videos just like this one. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.